Mercedes has been talking about its range-topping EQS luxury electric car for a long time. And now it's here, it doesn't disappoint. Sitting on a new electric platform, the EQS is nonetheless aligned with the Mercedes S-Class in terms of range positioning, though it takes that car's technology remit and ramps it up even further. Although there's a lot more to this car than the headline figures, they do make for interesting reading. The two initial launch models, badged EQS 450 Plus and EQS 580 4MATIC, each get a massive 107.8 kWh net battery pack, allowing for a WLTP range of up to 770 kilometers. An onboard charger allows AC charging at up to 11 kilowatts or 22 kilowatts as an option, and DC charging at up to 200 kilowatts. The EQS 450 Plus has an electric motor on the rear axle only, making up to 328 horsepower and 568 newton meters of torque for a 0 to 100 km per hour time of 6.2 seconds. Adding another motor to the front axle gives the EQS 580 4MATIC four-wheel drive and up to 516 horsepower and 855 newton meters of torque. That drops the benchmark acceleration time to just 4.3 seconds. The top speed for both models will be limited at 210 km per hour. Mercedes EQ has also let slip that it's working on an even higher performance model with up to 750 horsepower. Mercedes was keen for the EQS to be seen as a technology leader as much as it is an electric one, so it's loaded with the latest luxury gadgets, or rather it can be. Lots of the high-end equipment is likely to be optional, and there's plenty of talk in the 70-page press release of over-the-air upgrades that buyers can install after they've taken delivery of the car. All versions come with a modest amount of rear axle steering, but it's possible to unlock a system with up to 10 degrees of rear lock, which dramatically reduces the turning circle of the EQS, making it easier to maneuver and park. Not that you'll need to worry about such things if you have the fully autonomous parking technology enabled. Before you get in, you can have the air cleaned as well as having the cabin set to your desired temperature, while the automatic comfort doors do away with the need for pesky tip-seeking doormen or door people. That's right, the doors can open and close at the touch of a button or even automatically as you approach the car once the key is on your person. As a driver, you hop in and on pressing the brake pedal, the door closes behind you. Once inside, it's difficult not to be wowed by the dashboard of the EQS, well, assuming that it has the optional MBUX hyperscreen fitted. That's the slick-looking one-piece digital dashboard you see here. There are actually 3 individual screens behind the seamless glass surface, so the front passenger gets their own display to interact with. In the interest of safety, a camera keeps an eye on the driver, and if it detects that their attention is focused on the passenger screen, it is dimmed automatically. As standard, the EQS is fitted with a 12.3-inch driver display and a 12.8-inch central touchscreen in portrait orientation, as on the current Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Whichever you go for, there's a wealth of connectivity services and functions to explore. The cabin may be festooned with technology, but appears very luxurious too. Mercedes EQ offer loads of personalization for the interior and shows incredible attention to detail. For example, within the 8 colour combinations, you'll find reference to the illuminated piping on the seats, along with an upholstery material called Neotex that is said to combine the look of nubuck leather and high-tech neoprene. We could go on and on about the finer details of the EQS, but we'll finish up with its exterior design. The elongated shape with the cabin noticeably set forward creates space within, but it's also designed to minimise drag as the car moves through the air. To that end, Mercedes EQ claims that the EQS is the most aerodynamic production car in the world thanks to a drag coefficient as low as 0.2. For the record, the EQS sits between the regular and long wheelbase versions of the Mercedes S-Class in terms of length. The appearance of the EQS can vary considerably depending on which boxes you tick on the order form. There are standard, AMG line and electric art exterior styles to choose from, and a night package to add to those. Speaking of options, the digital light headlight technology is worth a mention because it uses 1.3 million micro mirrors and video projector technology for a wide variety of safety functions, and to welcome the driver with a snazzy light show, of course. You can find out more about the Mercedes EQS by visiting our website, which is CompleteCar.ie.